Hello viewers, how's everyone doing? Have you ever thought about the perfect way to wrap up a week? Well, for me, thinking about the exciting moments the upcoming week holds has always kept my spirits uplifted. To infuse positivity into your week, what could be more delightful than meeting your favorite celebrities and exploring fantastic locations all within this gem of a show, Zee Connect? If you're ready, let's get going. Pan-India film King of Kotha, produced by Wayfarer Films and Zee Studios, featuring Dulquer Salmaan, has gathered substantial public interest owing to its extensive film promotions. We had the opportunity to meet the movie's cast participating in a charming tête-à-tête brimming with laughter and captivating disclosures as they were in Dubai for the movie's premiere. Here's our conversation with them. All right, welcome to the whole cast of King of Kotha here in Dubai. So excited to see you guys here.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Dulquer, you have the mic in your hands. We are going to begin with you. So tell me, you're playing a role which you've not played before, and we are very excited to see you in this character. But for you, why did you choose to do this, and what was the whole experience like?
I think I like to change it up film to film.
Yeah.
I think they should all seem different to me. I need to seem different to myself. I mean, the biggest blessing in what we do is to kind of live out these lives of these absolute strangers and make believe that they're living, breathing humans. So I love it when I get those kind of films that come my way and characters that are very big departure from who I am. So I think Raju that way is diametrically opposite from me. I think I'm quite calm and patient, and he's very volatile.
Any similarities?
Just, I think, in appearance, maybe. So I hope I just look a bit like this gangster person that I'm playing. But I think even my approach towards the character was to kind of always do the opposite of what would naturally, instinctively come to me in terms of reactions or body language or any of those traits. Because he's very impulsive, very loud, very lives for today. I'm the opposite. I stress about tomorrow a lot.
Very planned.
Not even planned. I'm just overthinking all the time, and I keep to myself a lot and live in my head. But he seems very free that way. Lives for the moment. Doesn't have major ambitions and things like that. But it was a great experience. It was lovely to find a character like that. And there's so much already there in the writing. I think all of our actors in the film will vouch for that so much of the characters are so well defined in the writing. And I think it's a very character-driven film. I think everybody's kind of taken the narrative forward, sideways, backwards, twisting it around. So that I find very interesting in the screenplay of the film.
Lovely. Naila, you've been receiving love from Dubai audience for years now. And now with this movie...
many years now, yeah.
Yeah, and with this movie and the promotions you've been doing, you were talking about how people are asking you a lot on Instagram as well, what the movie is about, who all are there in the movie and everything.
Absolutely, yeah.
Tell us about it.
King of Kotha is definitely one of the biggest films that I've been a part of. And for my listeners in Dubai, I am a friend that they wake up to every day. So they have the freedom to come and ask me about everything. So they feel that they come and ask me a personal question about the cinema, I would just give it to them. So this is why since I announced that I was part of King of Kotha, they were more intrigued to know about how Dulquer is, how acting with him was and all that. I did not have too many combination scenes with Dulquer. My combination scenes were more with Shabir in this film.
Yeah.
And I play a badass woman in this film, and it was so cool to play that. While I was dubbing for this character, I literally felt like I want to be this woman. She's a badass woman, and I really have a liking towards badass women at this age of my life. I don't know why. I'm more attracted to badass. So yeah, so yes, King of Kotha is a hype, and anywhere I go, everywhere I go, people talk about it. And like Dulquer said, like the director said, we have all done our best, and we really hope we live up to their expectations. Yeah.
Right, let's come to the director. So since first movie, how was the whole process of casting and preparing for it, and maybe share with us something that you learned from directing this movie which you probably want to definitely do in your next one or definitely not do in your next one?
Casting for this, can you hear me? Yeah. Casting for this was tough, and I wanted an ensemble cast from across industries and from various languages. So casting was tough, and me and Dulka spent quite a bit of time searching for the right people, and we went back and forth, and we went through various cast options to fix it. And challenges for shoot, most of the days we had like a lot of people on the sets. Most of the scenes included 1,000, 2,000 people, and even for the item song we had like 1,500, 2,000 people.
Wow.
And there was a football sequence also in the film, which is a small sequence in the film, but the people in that was enormous. And we shot over 5 or 6 days, and it was a culmination of all the cast in the film, in that sequence. So it was very tough for us to do that. So I think working with people, I've learned a lot from that, and I think I'll take that forward in my next movie.
Lovely. Aishwarya, we'll come to you. Let's pass the mic to her. Tell us about your character and your experience, of course, working with DQ.
My character's name is Tara. Tara plays Raju's love interest. So, Kotha is a town where everybody, everybody is grey. Nobody is like defined like good people and bad people type. So everybody has their own conflicts. So Tara is also somebody who's going through a lot of tension in her family life. She has ambitions, but she's here in Kotha, so there are problems. She cannot achieve those. Her life is going on like that. She has some ideals. She is also an activist, as could be seen in some of the posters. But her love interest is Raju, which is a conflict in itself, because those are like two poles. You stand up for some of the, the right things, the good things, and then on the opposite side, you're in love with a gangster.
Gangster, right.
So that is it's an interesting life, I think, very interesting life. But to talk about the experience, I've worked with some of the best people that I've met in cinema. I loved working with DQ. We didn't speak much during the filming, but now during promotions, it's safe to say that we all share a very good bond. This is going to linger on for some time.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's be so many memories. Shabir, we'll come to you. I know you're fond of action-packed scenes. Are we going to see you in action-packed scenes in the movie as well?
Thanks. I think a bit of it. I play Karnan, one of Raju's friend, a gangster's friend. So obviously you'll have some action scenes as well.
Has to be.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I normally like action, and I train a lot towards that. And apart from that, the story in itself has action in terms of drama. It's like DQ mentioned earlier, the whole story is character driven. So many characters, so many layers for the characters. And like Aishwarya mentioned in another interview, if you take one person out of the puzzle, the movie doesn't make sense to you. So it's that kind of a writing, very strong writing, and well directed and well backed by the producers.
Great. Now, we will end this interview, but not before you people tell me, each one of you needs to tell the audience why they must watch King of Kotha. What will they take away from the film? It could be anything, entertainment or a message. TQ, one line and a dialogue.
And a dialogue. One line, this is the culmination of a year of work. Not a year of shoot and post-production, but it's been in the making for a very long time. And I genuinely believe the audience always appreciates good efforts and sincere efforts and hard work. Thank you always for supporting us. The only line I can think of is Iniki Karnam, Niva. Ningal Karnam, please va.
Great.
So the Hindi line is, I think, मुझे देखना है, तू आ. So मैं विनती कर रहा हूँ कि आप सब देखें. Please आ जाइए to watch the film.
Superb. You want to say it in the other two languages also?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Please. Yeah, I've done, my dub is great. It's awesome. எனக்கு பார்க்கணும், நீங்களாம் வாங்க. நீங்களாம் படம் பார்க்கறதுக்காக கண்டிப்பா ப்ளீஸ் வாங்க. Telugu is not easy for me to formulate my own words, but yeah.
Great. Well, thank you guys. It's been a pleasure talking to you all, and we wish you all the very best for King of Kotha. May it do really, really well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This was fun. Thank you.
Prasanna, how excited are you about King of Kotha?
I'm really thrilled. This is my second Malayalam film. After almost like 5 years since Brother's Day, I'm really thrilled to be back in Malayalam movies and with King of Kotha.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about your character.
With the teaser and trailer that you've seen, I'm sure you all know it's a gangster movie. When there is a set of gangsters and there is a set of cops too. So I'm a cop in this.
It's time to delve into some incredible recipes, but before that, we'll take a short break. Stay connected. Welcome back. Learning how to cook can feel intimidating at times. I can totally relate to it. But worry not, in today's episode, Chef Priyansh will guide you through some incredible, nutritious recipes that will ignite your culinary passion.
Hi, I'm Chef Priyansh, and today I'm going to show you an amazing summer recipe. We're making a simple and delicious tofu chili. Let's look at the ingredients. We've got bell peppers, corn flour, tofu, red chili, salt, sugar, garlic, ketchup, sunflower oil, soy sauce, and vinegar. Let's get started. So I've got 300 grams of tofu. We're gonna cube it. We're just gonna cut it through the middle and then cut it this way. So this is roughly the size of the cube. It's about 1 inch. And now we're gonna coat it in some corn flour. So I've got corn flour. I'm just gonna pour it in this dish. We're just gonna coat each one of these in corn flour. The reason we do this is so that we can fry it before and it'll have a nice crispy texture on the outside while staying soft on the inside. So over here I've got a pan with about 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil, and I'm gonna add this in that oil and fry it. So all my pieces of tofu are in there now. We're gonna leave it for about 7 to 8 minutes while flipping it. We want it to be nice and golden brown on all sides. So while our tofu is frying away, let's cut our vegetables. We're gonna start with the peppers. So we want a nice big dice. I'm also gonna chop 1 red chili. I'm going to chop 3 cloves of garlic. So as you can see, the tofu is nice and golden brown on all the sides. So we can now remove it from the pan. Once we remove it, everything is going to be really quick after this point. So I'm just removing it on a plate lined with some tissue so it can drain all that excess oil. Okay, so I've removed all the tofu, and in that remaining oil, we're just going to fry our vegetables. So I'm going in with the garlic and the chili. So as you can see, quickly the garlic has started to brown. We're going to go in with the peppers. Now we're going to start making the sauce. So I've got some soy sauce here. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. And then I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of ketchup. And then ½ tablespoon of white vinegar. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now I'm going to mix everything. Now because of the sugar and the sugars in ketchup, the sauce will start to thicken by itself. That sugar will caramelize and start to thicken the whole sauce. So as you can see, my sauce has started to thicken because it all starts to move down. So it's all nice and thick, which means we can now add the tofu back in. Just have to make sure that the sauce is coating all the pieces of tofu. And we don't want to toss it too long because otherwise the crispy coating of that tofu will become soggy. So just a quick toss until all the sauce has covered the tofu and we're ready to serve. And that is our sweet and sticky tofu chili. Super easy, super simple, and incredibly delicious. So we've just made this tofu chili, and now we're gonna pair it with a lemongrass iced tea. It's super simple. Let's look at the ingredients. I've got lemongrass, sugar, green tea, and some water. Let's get started. So to a pot on really high heat, I'm gonna bring all this water to boil. This is about 3 cups of water. I'm gonna take 3 lemongrass stalks, and with the back of my knife, I'm gonna slightly bash it. What this does is it releases the oils and the juices inside the lemongrass, which will help infuse in the water. Now we're just gonna cut it smaller. And we're gonna add all of this in the boiling water. And I'm just gonna add the sugar in. So we're adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons. You can adjust it to your preference. Now we're just gonna bring this up to a boil and then let it simmer on a lower heat for about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna turn the heat off and I'm gonna add 2 tea bags in this while it's off the heat. We don't wanna cook the tea, so we're just gonna let it sit inside and steep for about 3 minutes. So this tea has been steeped for about 3 minutes, which means this is ready. We're just gonna strain this now and serve it. You could also leave it in the fridge for a few hours and serve it when it's cold. I'm gonna serve it with some ice. So I'm just gonna add this whole block of ice to my pan to help it cool down quicker. So I waited for this to cool down. I added some ice as well, so it's ready to serve. This is our super refreshing summer lemongrass iced tea. Here's everything we made today. We made this sweet, sticky, and delicious tofu chili and the super refreshing summer lemongrass iced tea. Let's give it a taste. It's packed with so much flavor. That sauce was made so quickly, but it's still so complex. This is the perfect summer dish. Let's try this. It's super refreshing and it's not too sweet. And you saw how quickly and easily we made that. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you try these dishes and tag us on your socials when you do. We'll be back again next week with another amazing summer recipe. Thank you.
How to beat the heat on a scorching summer day? A vibrant getaway? And guess what? I am taking you there right after this short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. The Green Planet, nestled in the heart of Dubai, is an exceptional biodome that stands as the most verdant summer escape for both residents and visitors. It presents a breathtaking immersion into a tropical rainforest adventure housing more than 3,000 plants and animals. Join us to explore this lush sanctuary as part of Dubai Destinations campaign implemented by Brand Dubai, the creative arm of the Government of Dubai Media Office, to spotlight some of the finest summer encounters this city has to offer. A tropical rainforest in Dubai in this heat, is it possible? Well, yes it is. Welcome to the green planet Dubai, where you can find more than 3,000 species of animals and plants across 5 unique tropical forest systems. We are bringing this to you as part of Dubai Destinations summer campaign as one of the top destinations to visit in summer. It's completely indoors. Come on with me. In this 45-meter high square building, you will find a complete tropical rainforest with a controlled temperature of 25 to 28 degrees and a humidity of 7%, just like in the real jungle. I am so excited to see all the living organisms that are present here. So I've just started moving around this place. Everyone I see is getting off on the first floor, but I'm going straight to the top, which is the 4th floor, and I'm gonna come down one by one and see what is there on every floor. I'm here on level 4 getting an encounter with the birds around, and I'm very lucky and fortunate to have come across this really beautiful blue bird here in its natural habitat. As you can see, that's what we get to do here. You come around, you see the birds flying around, you click pictures with them, you can feed them if you like, and you can get all information that you want from the professionals that are handling this place. And now let's walk down one level. Bye! So here we are on level 3. Let's see what we encounter here. We've got some surprises in store for you. Okay, here you go for the surprise. Ta-da! So here it is, the surprise I was talking about. I can hold it, but you cannot. You can just click pictures with the ball python when you're here. Can you tell I'm scared? Yes, I am, but they've assured me this won't do anything. And by the way, this is my very first experience of holding a snake in my hands. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, looking straight at me. Thank you so much, Maria. I can't even begin to tell you the feel I'm having in this place. It's truly like that of a real jungle with the sounds of the water, the animals and the birds. And look at these beautiful plants right here. And after chilling with the ball python for a while, it's time for me to move to level 2. Waterfall this is. Just like in a real jungle, I can stand and look at it all day. And I saw some birds up there fighting amongst themselves, playing in the water. It is so amazing. And I mean, I never imagined something like this coming up in Dubai. But in Dubai, anything is possible, right? Can you believe all of the life here at the Green Planet is sustained on this tree, which is the world's largest indoor man-made and life-sustaining tree. How cool is that? Okay, now let me give you another surprise. offers you different experiences. You can ask for a sloth encounter or a sugar glider encounter for which you pay separately. You can also do camping in the rainforest. You can do a picnic brunch with sloth and friends, or you can also do snorkeling with the piranhas. So this is the tree I was talking about. This is completely artificial. It's a replica of the kapok tree, but it's also the largest man-made life-sustaining tree in the world. Hello! So if you're looking to find these beautiful creatures, so many different kinds of living organisms, plants and animals, different species, come down here to the Green Planet and enjoy this experience of a real life jungle. I hope you enjoyed walking through this lovely, lovely tropical rainforest with me. I absolutely enjoyed myself looking at such different living organisms here. The trees, the plants, the waterfalls, the birds, the reptiles. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Dubai, for bringing something like this to us where we could have never imagined. I explored all the levels right from the top, the 5th floor, all the way to the ground floor and saw all the organisms and plants there. Now I'm down to the basement level where I'll find creatures of the night. And once you're done checking out the rainforest and all the real living organisms, you can come down to the store, which is your final stop, and take away memories with you, such as these, for your kids, for your family, or for yourself. I hope you all had a wonderful time with me today. I look forward to having your company once again next Sunday. In the meantime, if you're longing for more, then do consider subscribing to our socials that you see right here. Wishing you an incredibly productive week ahead. Keep your spirits high and that radiant smile shining bright. Take care.